Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss a video from Fever FM.
इस वर्क फ्रॉम होम की हमें इतनी आदत हो गई थी दैट वी ऑलमोस्ट फॉरगॉट हाउ मच फन इट इज टू कम टू द स्टूडियो एंड एंजॉय अ कप ऑफ ग्रीन टी कॉफी विथ योर फेवरेट आर्टिस्ट. हाय गाइस, मैं हूँ उर्मिन, आरजे उर्मिन आपके साथ एंड वेलकम टू अनप्लग्ड, एक ऐसा शो जो अब सिर्फ मेरा नहीं बहुत सारे आर्टिस्ट, म्यूजिशियंस, सिंगर्स, लिरिसिस्ट का है. एंड वन ऑफ माई मोस्ट फेवरेट, I can't call him a guest because he's just like a co-jock right now with me, Armaan Malik.
What's up?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad that we're meeting in this setting. Bored हो गया था मैं zoom करके.
I know. So now that we talk, if there is a pause, it's not because of an internet glitch.
No, it's because we want to take some rest.
या फिर it's because मुझे गाना बहुत पसंद आया और मैं खो गई हूँ.
ये always होता है उर्मिन के साथ.
Yeah, है ना? Don't you see me like just suddenly blank out because I'm like what was this song? It was so beautiful. मैं मतलब अब खो गई हूँ इसमें. And that's exactly what has happened with your new track, रहना तेरे पास. Tell us something about it.
I have lots to tell about this song. Firstly, it's an Anurag Saikia composition. And मैंने उनके साथ काम पहले कर चुका हूँ on the song इंतज़ारी from Article 15. And that was a beautiful song. So I'm glad that I got to sing yet another song of his. And Kunaal Vermaa is just smashing it. He just writes the most beautiful lyrics. Just working with these two individuals has, been such a pleasure for me. We started doing this song in lockdown.
Yeah.
And एक साल हो गया इस गाने को like बनते now it's finally released. So we've been living with it for quite some time. And अभी हमारे पास नहीं है गाना, it's now in the world. रहना तेरे पास कहते कहते अभी सबके पास हो गया ये गाना, which I'm glad.
It's interesting कि लॉकडाउन में जब हमें ये रूल्स दिए गए थे कि दूर दूर रहो, आपने गाना बनाया पास रहने का और ये बाहर आया है.
मेरे को पता था कि अभी आएगा ना, इसलिए जब ये सब चीजें सब लॉकडाउन सब खत्म हो जाएंगी तो it was definitely a magical experience. I sang it once at home in my home studio. Then फिर जब लॉकडाउन के जो restrictions है वो ease out हुए तब I went to a recording studio and started singing, properly in a studio. And then this was one of the first songs that I recorded after, the lockdown got lifted. And now it's here, out here for you guys. बहुत मुझे इतनी खुशी हो रही है कि ये गाना बाहर है. And it's a beautiful song. दो अंतरे तो बहुत मुश्किल से बनते हैं आजकल. सब गाने मतलब almost 2 मिनट के या 3 मिनट के हैं. So I'm really glad that, we've got good शायरी, good composition, good programming, and overall just a good vibe. I think बहुत ही एक positive, बहुत सुकून वाला vibe है इस गाने में, and much needed in today's times.
I agree. I think also whenever we think of a hook step या फिर एक hook जिस गाने का होता है, वो हमेशा हम डांस नंबर्स में सोचते हैं कि अब आएगा देखना हुक और इस हुक पर हमें ये स्टेप करना है, ये डांस करना है. But let me go ahead and say this. Armaan, you are the king of romantic hooks. Every time you sing a song और उस गाने में एक hook आए, जैसे कि इस गाने को जब मैं like for the nth number of times सुनते जा रही थी, I was listening to it just to understand that what is it that I am taking from the song. I thought everything stops and when you sing the main line, it is a festival. ऐसा लगता है जैसे कि थिएटर में वो पर्दा खुलते ही आपको पता है ना एक परफॉर्मेंस होने वाला है शानदार. That's the vibe you give. And it's not just with this. It's also with ले जा मुझे साथ तेरे, मतलब तेरे मेरे, जिसे हम we know the song more than ले जा मुझे. But ऐसे बहुत सारे गाने हैं where you've just aced the hook. Do you feel that when you come closer to it, there's something?
Actually, बहुत प्रेशर होता है in the studio कि हम लोग मुखड़ा तो अच्छे से गा लेते हैं, अंतरे भी ठीक ठाक हो ही जाते हैं, लेकिन जो हुक लाइन होती है ना उसको निभाना बहुत टफ होता है. आई एम ऑलवेज नर्वस व्हेन इट कम्स टू हुक लाइन. सो नॉट मेनी पीपल नो दिस, बट आई फिनिश द मुखड़ा, देन आई प्रोग्रेस टुवर्ड्स द अंतरा, एंड देन एट लास्ट आई कम टू द हुक. बिकॉज आई एम वेरी स्कैर्ड कि यार मेरे को बीच में हुक ऐसे टाइम पास जैसे नहीं गाना है. आई वांट टू सिंग इट लाइक रियली प्रॉपर्ली. एंड ऐसा होता है ना कभी कभी हम लोग टफ चीज़ें लास्ट के लिए डाल देते हैं, तो वैसे ही मेरे साथ भी है ड्यूरिंग द रिकॉर्डिंग प्रोसेस. आई एम वेरी स्केर्ड ऑफ सिंगिंग द हुक बैडली, सो आई कीप इट फॉर द लास्ट. बट तब तक मेरा गला भी वार्म अप हो जाता है, रिकॉर्डिंग द मुखड़ा एंड द अंतरा. सो फाइनली द हुक comes out the way I wanted it to.
So you're one of those people in school जो एग्जाम पेपर में पहले जो इजी था वो सॉल्व करते थे.
वो एटलीस्ट कि 10 में से जो 8 आपको पता है मतलब
हाँ.
वो खत्म कर लो, फिर वो जो 2 बाकी है उस पे जितना भी टाइम है उस पे स्पेंड करो.
तो हमारे पास तो बहुत टाइम है, बट वी वांट टू लिसन टू यू सिंग द सॉन्ग.
let's do it.
एंड वही रीत आजमाते हैं. लेट्स गो विद द मुखड़ा एंड देन वील टॉक अबाउट द अंतरा.
Okay, cool. इश्क की बारीकियां धीरे धीरे सिखा दे मुझे, थोड़ा तुझ में डुबा दे मुझे. ये बारिशें कुछ कह रही, छू के मुझे ये कह रही, अब फासला मुझे नहीं सहना, मुझे रहना तेरे साथ ही रहना, मुझे रहना तेरे पास ही रहना, मुझे रहना तेरे साथ ही रहना, मुझे रहना तेरे पास ही रहना.
Oh my God! Why so much of love? My God, I don't know why I said why, but it's so natural, yeah. It's so like easy to fall in love with all the songs that you sing. आप सब कुछ डाल देते हैं हर गाने में, right?
वो तो है.
Have you ever had a time in your life where you've sung a song and not been interested? I don't think so.
I don't do songs where I'm not interested. As simple as that.
Yeah.
So I don't sing any song half-hearted.
तो मतलब ऐसा भी हुआ है कि that you've heard a song, you've not liked it and you've said नहीं, it's not me.
Of course, there's so many songs. Yeah. So many. I've कितने बार I've told you also, like, if I'm not convinced with a song and I feel like it's not something I'll be able to sing or I will be able to do justice to, I'm like very honest कि I tell the composer, I don't think this is my vibe. I don't think we should do this. But if you have something else, then I don't mind trying that. कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है कि यार there's something very atrangi and I'm like, I want to give myself a challenge. So I take those songs on. So it all depends on like song to song. But मैं कभी
Do you know any song like this which was a challenge for you?
There was this one. So it's not come out yet.
अच्छा.
It's yet to come out. It's a very dark song. It's got a very psychedelic trance vibe. So can you ever imagine me in that vibe? So yeah, I think it was a very cool thing to kind of try and let people know that I can do stuff like that. So I'm excited for that track.
Okay, so now I'm going to look forward to this.
Yeah, it's very dark, like very like. So if you would listen to the track originally, you would think, okay, Vishal Dadlani should sing this.
Okay,
but like,
got it.
can you ever put Armaan Malik with that vibe? It doesn't come to your head that easily. So I just hope that I've done justice to it. But it was a challenge, and I wanted to take that up.
I think वो important बात है ना, as an artist, keep challenging yourself.
Yeah.
Keep inspiring yourself with
For
so
sure.
many different
like
things.
People need to hear and be like, wait, that's Armaan Malik on that track.
Yeah.
Like I want that to happen.
Coming back to this song, which is रहना तेरे पास, इसके अंतरे के बारे में कुछ बताएं. And tell us about the magic of Kunaal, जिसे मैं कुणाल दर्द वर्मा कहती हूँ, but in this he's definitely been very, very romantic with his lyrics.
I think Kunaal has just surpassed himself in this song, especially because he's written some really beautiful lyrics. खुशबू तेरे किरदार की मुझ में बसी गुलनार सी. So these are some of the lines you don't get to hear normally in like recent Bollywood songs, and these are lyrics that probably a Gulzar Saab would write or a Javed Saab would write, and just seeing Kunaal just finesse as a writer. I've seen him grow, and घर से निकलते से शुरुआत हुआ था हम लोग का the journey together, and from that to then चले आना, and then to this, it's been a journey just to see him write such beautiful lyrics. And दोनों अंतरे अलग हैं. ये बहुत पहले होता था.
Right.
Back in the day, people used to curate different tunes for both the antras. First antra is to have a different tune, second antra is to have a different tune, and ये बहुत rare है.
Yeah.
आज के time में नहीं होता है. So I'm
I
glad
think
that
एक गाना मुझे याद आता है वो हवाएं हैं, which has two different antras, like the
That,
tunes are different.
जब
बनाती है
है
and
तो
then
तू-
चेहरा.
So that is so what उसमें क्या है कि वो चेहरा part is actually a मुखड़े
The
का
मुखड़ा.
का
Correct,
tune.
correct.
But इसमें क्या है, दो अंतरे हैं और दोनों अंतरे अलग है.
Oh, exciting.
That is also a different pattern
हाँ.
हवाएं का, लेकिन इसमें क्या है कि दोनों अंतरे ही अलग है, दोनों का ट्यून अलग है.
So are you going to make us listen to both?
Yeah, let's go for it. लूसरे रास्ते नींद की झपकियां होश में है क्यों ये बेहोशियां वक्त बेवक्त क्यों आ रही हिचकियां तू याद आ रहा है या याद कर रहा खुशबू तेरे किरदार की मुझ में बसी गुलनार सी तू जो मिले मुझे है ये कहना मुझे रहना तेरे साथ ही रहना मुझे रहना तेरे पास ही रहना. So this is the first antra.
Lovely.
My favorite line is the तू याद आ रहा है या याद कर रहा तो आ रही है हिचकियां वक्त बेवक्त क्यों आ रही हैं हिचकियां तू याद आ रहा है या याद कर रहा है.
ओहो.
I love that.
Lovely, lovely. बहुत बढ़िया. I really like the sound of गुलनाज. गुलनार.
खुशबू तेरे किरदार
गुलनार.
की मुझ में बसी गुलनार सी. So
वाह.
Even the word kirdar is character basically, but खुशबू तेरे character की is such a beautiful thought just to think of it.
वाह. तो we got the gist of
first.
the अंतरा. अब दूसरे अंतरे को बताएं.
Okay. इसमें अलग ट्यून है. It completely goes to a different melody. So it goes like ख्वाबों का ऐसा धागा मैंने फलक से बांधा आसमां ज़मीं से जुड़ गया
वाह.
पहले सितारे टूटे फिर चांद टूटा के सजदे में तेरे झुक गया राहें मेरी गलियां मेरी जितनी भी है दुनिया मेरी तेरे ही नाम है मुझे करना मुझे रहना तेरे साथ ही रहना मुझे रहना तेरे पास ही रहना मुझे रहना तेरे साथ ही रहना मुझे रहना तेरे पास ही रहना.
ओहो. It's so difficult. मैं नहीं डिसाइड कर पा रही हूँ कि कौन सा मेरा फेवरेट है.
Exactly. I think both antras offer something very different and mood भी अलग है.
मुझे लगता है कि जितने लोग हमें सुन रहे हैं देख रहे हैं इस एपिसोड को might want to go back and hear the track again and now literally feel the song hitting you.
Yeah.
Oof. I loved जो मैंने सुना अभी सेकंड अंतरे में. It's magical यार. It's
ख्वाबों
magical.
का ऐसा धागा मैंने फलक से
बांधा.
आसमां जमीन से जुड़ गया पहले सितारे टूटे फिर चांद टूटा आके सजदे में तेरे झुक गया.
वाह वाह वाह. Love it.
Kunaal Vermaa.
Kunaal Vermaa. I really wish he was here or we should just call him up, you know.
न जागा न सोया कहाँ मैं हूँ खोया समझ में न आता है कुछ लेकिन तुम्हारे बिना एक भी सांस लेना है मेरे लिए अब तो नामुमकिन चलता ही रहता तेरी ओर ये दिल एक पल ठहरता नहीं क्या यही प्यार है, हाँ यही प्यार है, क्या यही प्यार है, हाँ यही प्यार है, दिल तेरे बिन कहीं लगता नहीं, वक्त गुजरता नहीं, क्या यही प्यार है, हाँ हाँ यही प्यार है, हो
लव द टच यही है लाइक ऑफ कोर्स लाइक यू वेरी राइटली सेड कि रिक्रिएशंस आजकल हो नहीं रहे हैं बट टू गिव इट एन अरमान मलिक स्टैम्प
we always do that. We can't let a song when it's being recreated, वो हमारा छाप तो होना ही है. It
इवन
has to
घर
be
से
there.
निकलते ही मुझे लगता है
Yeah.
कि द सरप्राइज वाज चेंजिंग द मतलब क्रिएटिंग लिरिक्स फॉर द ट्यून इन
Da
बिटवीन
dee da da
अरे
da da da. That part,
ओहो।
ना? Yeah.
आई डोंट नो लाइक एंड इवन व्हेन यू लिसनिंग टू इट यू लाइक ये था क्या लेकिन ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि था एंड इट्स सच अ सरप्राइज
Correct.
दैट्स एग्जैक्टली व्हाट आई रियली लव्ड अबाउट दिस ट्रैक आल्सो बड़ा सीमलेस लगा
And the antara is completely different. I'll like sing a few lines of that. मैं तेरी हर बात में हाँ में हाँ मिलाता हूँ, तू जहाँ भी जाती है मैं वहीं पे आता हूँ, मैं वहीं पे आता हूँ, धड़का है से तुम्हें देख के दिल संभाले संभलता नहीं, क्या यही प्यार है, हाँ यही प्यार है.
ओह क्या बात है अरमान यही प्यार है दोस्तों यस लेट मी जस्ट से इट फ्रॉम ऑल योर बिहाफ वी आर इन कॉन्वर्सेशन विद अरमान मलिक मैं हूँ आरजे उर्मिन आपके साथ और हाल ही में एक और बहुत ही बड़े फिल्म में आपका गाना था एंड दिस वाज राधे श्याम
Yes.
टेल अस अबाउट द एक्सपीरियंस working for or picturizing or being picturized for a song with Prabhas.
Firstly, I want to say a lot of my fans know this, that I sing a lot in the South industry as well. And I have to say this one thing, that it's beautiful to work down there.
Yeah.
It's a completely different experience, but very amazing experience. And mujhe, for the first time, I think both my worlds collided. I was singing a song for, an actor who's predominantly from the South industry, but is now, a national and a global star. Prabhas obviously is undoubtedly one of the biggest stars we have in the film industry, and for me to have sung a song for him was a huge deal. एंड जान है मेरी हम सबका जान रह चुका है, मतलब बहुत टाइम से मैं और अमल इस गाने के बारे में सोचते आ रहे हैं, बात करते आ रहे हैं, लेकिन इट नेवर गॉट टू एक्चुअली रिलीज, एंड ऑब्वियसली पैंडेमिक डिडंट हेल्प, it kept delaying stuff more and more, and finally it came out in Radhe Shyam, and in the most beautiful way. I also consider Pooja Hegde very lucky for me. She's been part of almost 4 or 5 projects that I've been part of. Butta Bomma being the most successful one. तो जान है मेरी is क्या कहूँ मतलब इस गाने के बारे में. It's one of the most beautiful songs that I've been part of. उसके 2 versions है. There's a जान है मेरी, obviously the normal version, and then there's a film version as well. Again, a love romantic song that you guys know me for. But I think the scale that we took the song to is very grand. Given that they've shot it also in such a grand manner in Europe. You can see the visuals of Prabhas and Pooja Hegde, and it just looks beautiful. कुछ भी मतलब it's such a simple thought, लेकिन बहुत कुछ कह जाता है. तू मेरा ना हुआ तो क्या, तू फिर भी जान है मेरी. And I think that's what the beauty is of this song. Virag sir, to I have no. Honestly, I think this become like a lyric appreciation interview for both Kunal and Virag sir. I must say that the backbone of every song is the words, and Amal would also agree on that. And Amal, before he works on the melody and the song, he always works on the lyrics. For him, the lyrics are very, very important.
That's
So
important.
अगर आपके गाने के बोल मतलब बहुत स्पेशल हैं तो गाना और भी सक्सेसफुल होता है. That's what I believe. And I get very confused with the lyrics. I always have lyrics in front of me. पता नहीं, whenever there's a lyric writing session happening, I 5 minutes में रहता हूँ वहाँ पे, उसके बाद मैं जोन आउट हो जाता हूँ. तो अमल says तू जा भाई, हम लोग लिरिक्स खत्म करते, तेरे को बुलाते, तू सिर्फ गा बस. That's your job, you do need that. So I do get confused with lyrics because I never, for me personally, I never saw music as lyrics first and then music. For me, it was more music and melody first and then lyrics. While I know a lot of people I've met recently and even Amal who consider, when they listen to a song, the first thing that hits them is the lyrics. I don't know what it is about you.
Lyrics. I think हर गाने की का जो soul है वो मेरे हिसाब से lyrics है. Of course, the melody is great. Melody is the king, but the lyrics are the soul.
Yeah. So I never thought this way until I started working on my own songs and singles, and Amal के जो sittings हैं उसमें I've been part of. So just seeing that whole process, now I understand why it's so important to get the lyrics right.
Oh, wow.
And Viraksa has just beautifully done the lyrics for Jaane Meri. And
But मेरा question आपके लिए है that since you have this tendency of either zoning out or lyrics इतने आसानी से याद नहीं रहते हैं. How did you manage with songs that are not Hindi? Non-Hindi songs कैसे रहे आपके लिए?
मतलब स्टूडियो में तो obviously I write the lyrics and they're in front of me while singing. And shows पे मेरे पास teleprompter है, so
खुलासा.
But to be honest, you have to be fair to me also. I've sung so many songs in so many different languages. My mind can get confused, and it's crazy remembering so many words. I still remember a lot of my words. 80% of my show I remember. 20% I don't remember, which is okay. It's fine. You can give me that much leeway.
Yeah, and to add a few things also that the life of an artist is not just सुबह उठो आ जाए interview हो गया गाना record हो गया. There's so much more. You guys are working like every time, even when you're sleeping and probably looking up at the ceiling or the fan. कुछ तो करना है, कल कुछ करना है. Mind is constantly like
always
in use.
So I would say that for me personally, I'm singing in almost 10 to 11 languages. So for me to keep my brain sane is very tough. अभी एक और इंग्लिश भी चालू कर दिया मैंने पिछले 3-4 सालों से, तो वो एक और अलग जोन है. सो फॉर मी आई कीप स्विचिंग, एंड हर एक का स्टाइल अलग है. द वे आई सिंग इन दोज लैंग्वेजेस आल्सो इज वेरी डिफरेंट. इफ आई सिंग इन तेलुगु, इट हैज टू बी इन दैट रियली नेटिव तेलुगु स्टाइल, and if I sing in Hindi, it's a different thing, and English में अलग ही vibe हो जाता है. So handling all of that is very tough, but I manage it somehow.
And you do fabulous with everything. So let's listen to this
Jaan
beautiful
hai meri.
track.
Okay, cool.
जान है मेरी सुनते हैं. I just want to share this incident that जब मैंने इस फिल्म को थिएटर में देखा था, I was on the last seat, and when I was listening to the song, I could literally see people doing this. I mean, whatever, जो भी था, grooving to the track, which just says a lot, because that's how you know that ये गाना जो है वो चला गया अंदर, सिस्टम में आ गया है, अब बैठ गया है, फिट हो गया है.
आए थे इस तरह से तुम, जैसे कोई हो ख्वाब नया, बस यादें रह गई देखो, हम में तुम में जो था ना रहा. हो पूछता हूँ मैं खुद से, दूर क्यों रहा तुझसे, जाते जाते सुन ले तू जरा, लबों पे नाम है तेरा, हाँ दिल में याद है तेरी, तू मेरा ना हुआ तो क्या, तू फिर भी जान है मेरी, लबों पे नाम है तेरा, हाँ दिल में याद है तेरी, तू मेरा ना हुआ तो क्या, तू फिर भी जान है मेरी।
ओहो, ये वन साइडेड लव भी ना यार, ये भी रुला देगा।
क्या क्या नहीं रुलाएगा।
आई नो।
All the feels.
All the feels, correct. So, Unplugged per Armaan Malik. How does it feel coming back, Armaan? Tell me.
It feels amazing. It feels different. I would say, I don't know why I feel like I feel like I'm starting over.
You're starting over. No. Don't say that because I remember your start.
No, I know, but it just feels very fresh. It feels like I'm doing this all over again. It's very new still. Even though I've done this like 1,000 times with Urmin, but the feeling is so fresh. And I don't know. I want to be really like upfront with all the fans and listeners.
Wait, I'm going to record this. How dare you? You say these things.
Okay,
I don't get
cool.
to record it.
Okay.
Yes. Armaan has something good to say about me. That's why I'm recording this video. हाँ, आपको क्या कहना है?
Acha, I was saying something about me, but it's okay. I'll say something about Urmin. Don't worry. No, I have to say that it's Urmin के साथ सबसे रियलिस्ट बातें होती हैं, मतलब जो मेरे दिल के अंदर जो बातें होती है वो सब बाहर आ जाती है. सो आई मस्ट से दिस दैट even though I'm doing, I don't know what number of interviews is this with you?
पता नहीं कुछ.
Lost count, right?
हाँ.
मतलब we must have done 20-25 तो कर ही लिए होंगे हम लोगों ने.
अरे 20-25 क्या बोल रहे हो यार? 20-25
ज़्यादा.
तो हमने मतलब हाँ.
मतलब चलो 50 we must have done half century by now.
एक बार तो हमने एक हफ्ते में 2 किए हैं.
तो मतलब बहुत सारे किए हैं, लेकिन this time it feels fresh. This time it feels like I'm, we are starting over in a way. It's a new, क्या बोलते हैं, new page of a new book, a new chapter. And I feel as an artist, I'm also starting over altogether. A new chapter in my career. Going forward, I'm super happy and super excited to bring all the new music to you guys. So yeah, this is Armaan Malik, 6.0 or 7.0, I don't know what it is.
Always
but it
recreating
is a
himself.
It's a new vibe, and I'm so glad that I get to speak to this amazing person right here.
Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. That's it. और कुछ नहीं है. नहीं, गाने वाले नहीं गाएंगे ये, मतलब क्या बात कर रहे हो? So, Armaan, tell me one thing. आज के ज़माने में where reels have become like, such a trend. हर गाना आता है, उसके reels बन रहे हैं, dance videos बन रहे हैं. Have you been enjoying any kind of music that you're listening to? Chand Balia ho, then there was one.
That's a very cute song.
है ना?
Very.
शेरशाह का गाना जो था,
राता
राता लंबिया came, that became an instant hit. So, ऐसा कौन सा गाना है जो आपने नहीं गाया है but has been.
So you've already said those, like Rata Lambiya is a favorite of mine. I love that song. I love this Chand Balia song. It's like you keep humming it again and again. And reels की वजह से तो मतलब हम लोग scroll करते जाते वही आते रहता एक time पे. It's a beautiful song by an independent artist called Aditya. Aditya A. And it's beautiful to see how, through social media, new artists are coming, and there's so much space for everyone. I think that's the most beautiful thing about this pandemic. It's opened up everything. And जैसे पहले 3 singers होते थे, 4 singers होते थे, फिर 10-15 होते थे, अभी बहुत सारे हैं, which is so beautiful because everyone has something different to offer. सब लोग को ऐसा लगता है नहीं यार हम लोग थोड़े ही होने चाहिए, मतलब we should not expose the industry so much. I feel it's the most beautiful thing to have happened. There's so much new music, so many new artists, and you can always fall in love with a song of any artist. And I think that's the beauty of all these different things जो हो रहे social media पे. And I think Reels contributes to a lot of songs getting popular. Some of my old songs like Nena started trending on Reels, like I think last month it was trending. And I'm like, wow, like, people, some of the people like message me, wait, I didn't know this was your song. And I'm like, yeah, it is my song. अभी reels पे trend हो रहे तो लोगों को पता चल रहा है ये अरमान ने गाया है. That मन मन की सुनता जाए सुनता, that line. So it's really cool to see that, certain songs that I've done very early in my discography are being discovered now, and people
This was back in what,
2014.
2014. Wow, 2014. And since we spoke about it's all starting again, this was a track जिसके लिए दोनों
Do you think time
Amal
is
and
just
Armaan.
gone
Yeah, I know.
2014, like I thought it was like what 4 years back type. So
मुझे
5
भी
years
नहीं,
back.
I can't like go back and think कितने साल हो गए हैं. It just feels कल की बात है. कि सब दोनों आए थे and Amal had come with you. I mean, you had come with Amal actually.
Yeah.
And Amal said, "This is my brother Armaan. I've asked him to come and play the guitar." So I was like, "Oh, great! He's also a singer. He sung the song."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, nice, great." And then we were having a great time. I think it was Amal's birthday. We cut a cake and all that
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah,
She
long
remembers
back.
a lot of stuff.
Listen, you guys have been part of this show just as long as I've been part of it. So it's special. It's always special. But एक ऐसा गाना जो आप, this is the last one, that आप हमें सुनाना चाहेंगे, that probably you have loved. It's not your song, but you would want to sing for us.
That I've loved and is not my song.
Yeah.
But actually, I don't mind singing this Chand Baliya song.
अरे
Beautiful.
क्या बात है. Let's also record this for Aditya A. Hey Aditya, this is especially for you.
देखूं मैं तुझे या देखूं कुदरत के नजारे, मुश्किलों में है ये दिल मेरा। माना तेरी सूरत की है चांदी 100% बिल्लो, मेरे दिल का सोना भी खरा। ये तेरी चांद वालियां है होठों पे गालियां, ये तेरी चांद वालियां है होठों पे गालियां, सोचने का मौका ना दिया है, मैं तो तेरे पीछे हो लिया। ओ मैं तो तेरे पीछे हो लिया। ये तेरी चांद वालियां है होठों पे गालियां, ये तेरी चांद वालियां है होठों पे गालियां, सोचने का मौका ना दिया है।
Armaan, you are the reason why most of us want to come to work. Seriously. So thank you so much. This was always, as always, special. I don't know. I don't have a ender for you, yaar. Just keep coming.
एंडर कुछ नहीं है, ये
हाँ.
कुछ एंड नहीं होता है, ये
End
सिर्फ
नहीं.
शुरू होता है और फिर खत्म नहीं होता है.
Just keep coming as always. हंसते
For
रहिए,
sure.
ऐसी गाने बनाते रहिए, करते रहिए, and just I'm looking forward to that psychedelic
Yeah,
track.
that's going to be very cool.
Okay, everybody, all the Armanians, you know what you have to look forward to. Thank you so much, Armaan, once again.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you guys for tuning in to Unplugged. मैं हूँ RJ Urmin.